guys, after some delay, it happened. It is on the smaller side, but it did occur. Hey! Oh man, took a while to get here.
Yeah, what's your first name?
It's Melissa.
Melissa. Hey, what's up, Melissa?
Hi. Chill, I guess.
It is chill.
Yeah, we were at Woodstock.
I heard.
Yeah.
That was a shit show.
Yes. Yeah, and then Protest Bureau showed up and was just like, yeah. But I mean, admittedly, I thought that people.
Yeah.
And she also said,
Where did I sign? Yeah,
I mean, I think we're
We're at North Precinct. Stay safe.
yeah, we'll see. Hi guys. Yeah. For the record, I was late because I thought it wasn't happening. Not because I didn't want to be here. We were at a different park, and then the location changed, and I was like, oh, no one's gonna be there. That's not gonna happen. People won't show up. And I was with a bunch of different journalists, and we thought like, oh, it's just gonna be a night off. We'll just fuck around and be journalists. And then it happened, and there's actually quite a lot of people here. So yeah, I was just wrong. That happens sometimes. So yeah, the folks that were up were Revolution Daddy and Sergio Almos, and then I saw that I was wrong, and then we came over. So that's that story. So yeah, it just got started late, I guess. Sometimes folks rally. So we are at North Precinct, and we have a smaller crowd here tonight than normal. There was a better sized crowd before. I would say 100 people here. Yeah, 100 people. They do have the street closed off on both ends, which is typically not something that they love. Oh, Steelies, if you're having trouble with the chat, just go ahead and restart. My pizza did get canceled. If you were Trump, you'd say you were just joking, not wrong. Nope. I will admit when I am wrong. Well, I mean, anybody is better at estimating crowds than I am, and I think I just straight up stole Sergio's number. That happens. So the crowd is very chant heavy tonight. Not seeing like a shield line or anything of that sort. So not super direct actiony. So I mean, there really might not be a lot of action. I see mainstream news. I see people allowing interviews, which is always interesting. No, we don't have full facts on that.
And yet you tell us to go home. That these streets are not ours to protest in. You gotta fuck up. 96 days. And all we are asking for is for you to be just, to meet our demands, and leave black lives the fuck alone so they can live like the rest of us. 96 fucking days. Such simple demands of leaving them the fuck alone. Let them live. A simple fucking human being. Leave them the fuck alone. 96 days, and we will persevere until you meet those demands. It is that simple. Do not tell us we need to have open dialogue. Those demands are posted all over the website.
So guys, we have three squad cars sitting right here. Just so you guys see them on the video. These look like the same squad cars they let us fuck up last time. They had the flattened tires, they had the broken out windows. And the funny thing is, they said those cars were so thrashed. I didn't even notice they were thrashed until I noticed the down tires. Those down tires, that is rim on pavement. That is rim on pavement right there.
We are not stopping until you stop.
It's fucking wild.
Stop
You got your
fucking
ice
with
cream.
black people.
You got your
Stop
ice cream,
fucking
love
with
it.
brown people. Stop fucking with indigenous. All Black Lives Matter. Stop fucking with black trans lives. Leave them the fuck alone and let them live like the rest of us. 96 days. We still just getting started.
Yeah. Like this one right here. This is Melissa, this is Caitlin.
Hi, who are you with?
I'm with Reuters. How are you?
Good.
Back in Fed days, I was paying $100 for anybody who could shoot down a parachute. So like, if a parachute came up and was like, "Hey, where's the courthouse?" I'd be like, "Across the river." To the left. It's by the Moda Center.
Like, you'll know it when you see it.
I will at least give you you're not a white guy with a camera.
Yeah.
But Caitlin's also local. She's been here first.
Yeah.
That's
My parents were born.
That's fine.
No, I feel you though. It's especially like for something like this that's been going on for so long. It's like I can see it being frustrating. And also just depending on how people's demands are. I'm pretty sure Sergio, you know the injury?
Oh yeah.
So Nathan thinks
Hold on. You're not streaming, right?
No, I-
okay.
We'll talk about this later.
oh, I can mute it.
No, it's okay. Sorry. Don't want to mess with your audience. It's like HD surround sound.
No, it is an iPhone, girl.
Someone just sent me this message. Instagram. That's cool. Really?
Somebody's headshot.
Demi Gibbs?
Oh no, the police don't act any different when mainstream media is there. Not remotely. No, they
I'm sorry.
there is no difference. Especially because as soon as unlawful assembly is called, the insurance on their camera runs out. So yeah. So they're not necessary. They leave during that time, and then oftentimes they will ask for our footage.
Hey,
Oh,
It's definitely the Pina Colada song.
can you go in the riot
I
chat
was
and
definitely
and tell
worried
him
when
to get the fuck on
the
my
second
chat
snack van
and
got
mod.
snagged in
what?
Kenosha.
Get the fuck on my
I was
chat.
so
mod.
fucking worried. I'm like, oh.
When the first snack van got snagged, they were just surrounded by cops. So I broke out the front
What do you say?
To please mod my chat. Oh, thank you. I just need a mod. Never mind, it's done.
Okay.
Nothing's wrong. I just knew you weren't here.
Cops don't know how to eat people out, even though that information is readily available on the internet.
Snack van was arrested in DC.
Practice makes perfect, and they don't get to practice.
No, you were just missing, and I need you here.
Your mother dresses you funny!
Cops smell like burnt crayons and wood chips.
He's just like silent and dead-faced.
Be gone. I'm fighting a revolution.
Do you have any clue who the Fox News reporter is?
There's a fox.
I curse you to step on a Lego!
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to
That is some harsh
I was standing in front of that guy for a little bit.
That is mean, right?
There
You almost
are
have to be
so
shot,
many
right?
there, and there's lots of
I was gonna say.
I guess it depends on the Lego, because there are a few.
If you're having trouble with the chats, it's you, my friend. I'm so sorry. You should be worried about the deputized OSP for everybody. It's definitely not just me.
Cops don't even know how to Dougie. And I refuse to teach them.
It is risky for everybody.
Film concrete and answer questions.
Cops don't reciprocate oral sex!
No, when there's nothing to look at, we just talk. Yeah, I just op-ed for like 4 hours and
Cops
then I
think
filmed it.
Fortnite dances are a good pickup line.
Anarchist jurisdictions? Tell me about that.
Well, you heard it. Portland's the Portland commune now, according to the president.
Commune?
Well, we're an anarchist jurisdiction.
Oh, I know. I love
Raise
that.
the black flag, baby.
Except for this guy that like.
My time is coming.
How's it doing?
We're getting none of the benefits of a commune.
I know. We're just getting fucked with the title. It's like the Soviet Union.
Oh, they're withholding funding?
To withhold our unemployment. Take away our Soros funding.
Cops have never seen The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Seattle, New York City, DC, and Portland.
I hope they withhold it from their own
It's
fucking
cool.
capital.
George Soros will pay us.
Soros doubloons. See, the problem is that every time I talk about Soros money, it gets clipped on Twitch. And I've already been shadow banned on Twitch because I have boobs and because I talk about politics.
Oh, I thought you were talking about these. Can you talk about politics if you don't have boobs?
Yes, Jacob did fine. Jacob did fine, and then I came into the mix, and it's been a problem.
Right? Oh my god. I have the hardest time. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Still facially.
Oh, why does anybody let themselves get interviewed? Hey, half sleeps, that's one for you, buddy.
Oh, good. CNN is knowing someone else.
Oh no. Cops only drink Old E. It's the only thing they drink. Cops butt Chuck Malort. Only like 5 people got that joke, but you know what I said.
Like, even the name, you know, it's just like,
Malort.
Malort.
I think basically every major news network has come here.
And there's like 15 people.
They're all.
Yeah.
This is 50% major news networks.
Yeah.
Literally. There's like half ACLU and locals. News.
Cops cheered when they banned dancing in Footloose.
Tell Brett Taylor he's a fucking douche!
Where's the lie? Cops think Kim Kardashian's butt is real.
I want to yell this at your Twitch. Are you
Yeah.
on? Okay. The cops should come on the not the fucking cops. Fuck the cops. First off, the news. All the media that's here, all the media that's trolling around when we have a small crowd today, you guys should be coming on the 100th day. The media needs to be here to witness the 100th day. That is all.
I bet they will be here on the 100th day.
I fucking hope so. Because if they're going to come and witness this and then be like, look at Antifa. Fuck you guys.
It's kind of weird for them to be here now.
Yeah, why are they here now?
Because they're hoping it's going to go like Ted Wheeler's birthday.
Well, why weren't they here at Ted Wheeler's birthday?
Oh, they were.
Voice me like a man, Tevish. Come on,
They were actually. KGW sent out a tweet. It was like, we're here to film, but it looks like we're unwanted because they kept getting umbrellaed.
Oh.
He's the guy who pops every once in a while.
I don't know. I was busy getting shot at.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, thank you.
You're welcome. You are always welcome to tell the stream anything you want.
Hey,
Because I'm fairly limited.
Cops
Black
like
Lives Matter.
back to front.
Black Lives Matter. Fuck 12.
Damn.
The end.
It's not that I don't like you enough to be a mod. It's because I don't know how. Jacob does all of that. You know that I don't know anything. I can barely set this up without him. You should know this.
Cops' favorite candy is black licorice.
Gross.
God damn it.
Ooh, I see Daddy. Let's move over there.
I hate all licorice, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, officer! Why you so fucking awkward, bud?
So excited to be your
I wish you weren't so
friend.
fucking awkward, bud.
I have to go crawl
I'll see you later.
All right, bye.
In the 1920s,
Yeah, medic got taken out really bad.
By the time I leave, I'm like, what do you got these? 4 packs of this. It's about a quarter of this strain, a quarter of that strain. Yeah, now I like literally went to a different dispensary. I know I'm like on bad terms with mine, but I was like, can I see some of your tattoo stuff? And I just got so disheartened being like, now that I know what good food looks like too, I'm having that backfire thing where you're like, I can't go backwards.
Are you Revolution Daddy? Yeah. Yo, whenever I hear Kosoma, it makes my day.
I got him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I wish out. What's up?
Hey, don't say who you like better. That's terrible. Jacob and I are two sides of the same coin. We both need to be here. Who knows? There might be a class action lawsuit. There might be.
Let's keep it the beam. I don't fucking put
I won't.
It's like it's getting bad over there again. I'm just like, I can't think about America and the Middle East.
I know.
It's too depressing.
I was in Syria.
Yeah, we have very different perspectives. I think being a male-female team really offers that. He'll be back tomorrow, though. I don't know. You haven't seen mine. Okay, so the soup thing is so fucking weird. As I've told y'all before, I have been hit with everything the Portland police has been hit with because I stand up next to them every night. I have never been hit with soup. Like, I have been hit with eggs, I've been hit with paint, balloons, I've been hit with water bottles, with a White Claw. What else? Never soup though. That's never happened. Never in a bag, and certainly never in a can. We have mopeds doing burnouts right now. It mostly just looks cute. No, they're mopeds doing burnouts, which looks not right. All the press is like, oh, thank God, something to film. But, I mean, honestly, it's just like a press wall right now because all the major news networks is like, oh, thank God, something to look at. So, like, it's really not, though, because all it is a press wall. Do you want to see the moped?
You think you're so fucking cool, huh? You think you're so fucking tough? You talk a lot of big voice, it's such a small truck. Oh, look at those arms. Your arms look so fucking cute. They look like little cigarettes. I bet I could smoke you. I could roast you. And then you'd love it. You text me I love you. And then I'd fucking post you.
Two reasons, because of Ted's house and the shooting, and I mean, it's kind of parasitic, honestly. Walk around the back.
Yeah. I just want to say hi. I'm Frightled. I follow you on Twitter and Instagram. But I love like your feeds and everything. Frightled.
Say it one more time.
Frightled.
Okay.
Yeah. We were chatting earlier on Instagram or Twitter about where to meet up.
Oh, okay.
Because like the parks are like Woodstock, Alberta.
That was so weird. Yeah. You just got here from Woodstock.
Are there still people there?
What house? Like, is everyone here?
Everybody that's willing to come. fuckers don't put up a drama, so they were just like,
Yeah, everyone
Generation feeling hopeless. Cross my shoulder, keep my eyes open. Keep my mind focused. Ain't no hocus pocus. When it's all said and done, they will all know us. Trying to break us down, was that our lowest? Thought you broke us, but you woke us. Be a leader, not a follower. All the same choices. I'm the woman to the seeds that become roses.
not for me, thank you. I already had one, and this is not worthy of the energy.
Let me see you smile.
We're gonna do a lap around the back. If you're multi-streaming, you can watch Daddy and I at the same time.
Oh, there we go. So the vibe is still the same as when I was on earlier.
You guys got food.
We did.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck you.
I got the last taquito. There's one left.
Garrison got the last taquito.
Sorry.
We were at Woodstock and our pizza got canceled, and then he went and he got the last taquito, guys. Unfollow Garrison.
Unfollow Garrison. We can't
Order our own pizza here.
This punk went and got the last of the food. I guess he's still growing, but come on.
I haven't grown for years.
All right, we're gonna do a lap around the back because
Right, cops. That's what we did out down there. Yeah, cops in the back. Just hanging out. Just
sometimes they have shitty conversation. I mean, sometimes they have conversations. Goodbye.
So, vibe is still the same.
Silver Dollar Pizza canceled my pizza.
Down at the precinct in front of the precinct. So, Claudio and I are
Yeah, I'm with Daddy.
left. As Claudio just said, if you multi-stream, you can watch it both. Whoa, what was that? You saw that too,
Yeah.
right? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Jesus.
There was a flash of light that just came out of there.
Right as we walked right past that thing, just there was like a
Okay, this is the Boys and Girls Club building though, so like that's
okay, but it's also like, what the fuck was that? Like, I'm glad you saw it. I'm not like seeing phantom flashbangs go off.
Yeah.
in my-
I mean, you can unfollow me if you want. That's fine.
What?
I have some shitty opinions. That's okay. Oh, Garrison's always hella brave. He makes me look like a huge scaredy cat.
Harrison is so brave. That is true.
I mean, that's being a teenage boy, though. Like, realistically. Okay, did you see the flash, too? Or are you just, like, believing me? I mean, it seemed like a camera flash, right?
Yeah, right as we walked past it, it went off.
Is that a throwing cone, guys?
Do you remember the canister cone days?
Yes!
Before everyone
Before
everyone gained the courage to do whatever.
Well, and everybody now has a gas mask, so they're just like, let it burn.
Yeah. They're like, it looks
Okay,
cool.
you did see the flash, okay?
Someone saw the flash? Okay,
Yep.
that was fucking weird.
Okay, y'all saw it.
Jesus.
It was goddamn weird.
Remember that one day we came from back here and we were in the parking lot right here?
Mm-hmm.
That was weird because when the march left, because we were like on the move that night, we left before they like announced anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the back and everyone was right here the whole time, including the cops. And I walked by and there was that destroyed cop car.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, I literally did not see or hear shit.
Yeah. Didn't see shit. Yeah, I know, right? I think that's kind of the idea.
Now we have dozens of calls waiting. I mean, people are waiting for service and we can't give it because we have to be here. I have real work to do. And I can't do it because with the protests that were around.
I disagree that you need to be here right now. 100%. Because I've been to protests where you guys didn't show up. Black Lives Matter protests downtown where you guys didn't show up, and guess what happened?
You know what? You're absolutely right. There was, remember all those great marches from Revolutionary Hall?
No, those. I'm talking like...
Those were fantastic.
I'm talking prime time police brutality action zone time for protests. Like from 9 p.m. to... I think we stayed there till like 3 a.m. No police presence. You guys had like 3 squad cars kind of doing a little figure 8 around the Chapman Square and whatever. No one got out of their car. Nothing broke. Nothing. There might have been a small garbage fire or a cardboard or whatever.
Sure.
But nothing, obviously, that warranted the fire department to come out. So it could have been that bad. And nobody did anything. We just kind of chilled. It was hot. It was spoke.
And the police didn't do anything. They didn't come in and hurt anybody. They didn't violate your rights, right? It was a peaceful protest where police had to take no action because no one committed any crimes. If I'm understanding that right.
They set the fires and whatever, and you could make up a number of crimes people committed. You could just pick any one. Say, I want to arrest you tonight because I don't like your attitude. Put them in cuffs, take them in the car, think about it, talk it over, and say, oh yeah, this statute, that applies.
Do you think that happens? I'm assuming
because
you said...
to me, are you kidding me?
You think someone kicked you out because they thought you had a bad attitude?
I know for sure they picked me up because I had a bad attitude.
You weren't committing any other crimes. So you're saying that you were arrested, and I wasn't there, so I want to take it your word. I'm not going to disrespect you by debating you or saying that it didn't happen.
I was given unlawful order.
So unpack that for me. Tell me more about it. You were given an unlawful order to do what?
I don't want to get into too much detail.
We can move on if it makes you uncomfortable.
You're cool. It doesn't really matter. Basically, cop told me to do something. I was like, I'm standing here, my hands up. I don't gotta do what you're telling me to do.
Okay.
Cop came over, grabbed my arm. I gave this bitch the death glare of all death glares, and she did not like that. And so she put me in cuffs. And well, that was after 3 cops beat me up. But anyways.
They beat you up. Tell me about it. If you're okay with that.
First cop, this girl cop, she's trying to grab my arm, and this other backup cop comes. He grabs my other arm. I may have made a comment about doesn't matter. He didn't like that, so then he fucking did an arm bar.
Did they force you down to the ground? Is that what you're saying?
Are you familiar with the move called an arm bar?
Yeah.
They did that.
You have to tell me more about it. As far as I know, you're not a cop, so when you say arm bar...
I read the police report. It said arm bar.
Oh. So did they perform a takedown, or did they not?
Performed a takedown, and...
Just so we're on the same page.
So then, I was wearing this like goofy hoodie with a really good hood. Basically, it got wrapped around my head. I'm lying on this sidewalk, 3 cops on me, and I'm like, fuck, I can't believe this is actually happening. I'm sitting here and I can't fucking breathe. And I'm screaming, I can't fucking breathe. And finally get up, I was fine. I inhaled some bark dust, I coughed, and I spat the bark dust on this cop, and she put in the report that I spit on her, which was assault, as you know. So then I'm handcuffed, up and going, and he's like, oh, you're crazy, you know, let me record this. I was like, yeah, record this shit. I'm gonna tell you exactly what went down. So I basically recited everything that happened, and he was like, oh shit, I better turn this off. Turned it off real quick. And they get me in the car. I was like, yo, am I being detained? They're like, yeah, you're being detained. I was like, yo, am I being arrested? They're like, no, you're not being arrested. I asked them every 5 fucking minutes. Like 2 hours later, they told me I was going to jail. He's engaging with the community at the moment.
Don't worry about it. He's just being a concerned friend. Sorry, I'm sorry for the interruption.
The young women right there.
Please continue.
So anyways, I'm in the car. I'm in the car for like a fucking hour, and I was like, yo, I'm being detained every literally 5-10 minutes. And they kept saying no. And I was like, well, no, what the fuck? Am I being arrested? And then finally, they're like, yeah, you're going to jail, you're arrested. I was like, what the fuck for? And they're like, resisting arrest.
Okay.
But when did they tell me I was under arrest?
Did they not tell you under arrest when they put
I
you in
asked them
handcuffs?
20 fucking million times, am I being detained or am I under arrest? Every time they said, you're being detained, you're not under arrest. And finally, they said, oh yeah, you're being arrested for resisting arrest.
Okay.
And I just now, yeah. True story. I went to court. You can look it up. I don't know the case number off the top of my head.
I believe you.
Jury trial. Fucking took the box. I was like, fuck that shit. I didn't do shit. I got off not guilty after like 5 minutes of deliberation.
That's awesome.
It really fucking sucks. That whole incident got me fired from my job. It almost made me lose my kid. What, because some bitch didn't like my attitude and didn't know how to fucking do her job? Guess what? The bitch comes to my court date in plain clothes. You know how hard it is to fucking be fired from being a cop? She rolls up to the stand, oh, I'm currently unemployed. Wow, bitch, you must have really fucked up. So fuck the police, fuck all this shit.
So you're saying that she wasn't a cop when she came to your court date?
Because within the time that I had gotten arrested by her, and the time I had my court date, she had gotten fired, quit, or some other shit.
This is a Portland police officer?
No, it's Gresham.
Gresham? So this didn't happen in Portland?
Yeah, this is Gresham.
It happened in Gresham. Okay. Okay. I can't speak for what happens in Gresham. I can just, and I want to respect your point of view or your perception of what happened.
But the question was,
it sounds like you didn't feel like you were respected by the police.
I hardly ever said.
Okay, I hear that. This is an important thing that has to be hashed out, because that's so, like, me and my friends, we have customer service jobs. That's what I do. I don't get my job done without good customer service. Right? Even if I have to arrest a person and take them to jail.
How many nights have you been policing the protests?
Every day.
Every single night? And how much misconduct have you seen by your fellow officers? Don't you dare say none, because this shit's all on video. And if you haven't seen it, then you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, well, I guess I'm an idiot.
You haven't seen one instance of excessive force,
And
misconduct, incorrect use of statute, harassment. Really?
So, the one thing that I have seen, I've been open
you know
about
Brent
this.
Taylor, right?
Yeah, I know
So
Brent
you.
Taylor.
And you're gonna tell me you haven't seen any misconduct?
So, if you want to talk
work
about
with Brent fucking Taylor, bro?
and he's kind of like a big contention point. A lot of people are really mad because he's a less lethal operator, right? He specializes in using less lethal tools to stop people from doing things. Using not lethal force, but less lethal force. Yeah. And a lot of people are mad at him because he does that.
I don't think that's why they're mad at him.
Well, because he has. It's basically
They're
a very
mad at-
fancy
okay,
paintball
so
gun. It's an
Where in
FM
Portland
303.
Police Bureau's use of force or fucking whatever tactical code or whatever the fuck you guys call it, where does it say that you can slash civilians' tires for no reason?
For no reason. So I've seen Brent slash people's tires when it was a car that was blocking the street, so perpendicular to the roadway, where there were burning dumpsters and bicycles, right, to prevent cops
The
and
car
our
was burning,
vehicles.
but the car was burning dumpsters.
It was a very well constructed barricade with vehicles, dumpsters that were on
And
fire.
if that was the case, you should have at least cited the driver or talked to the driver, but no, you
Yeah.
walk off.
Because we don't have time to sit there and write a parking ticket. Because, well, the incident that I'm talking about, there was an actual fire inside the PPA office.
Can you speak to the practice of removing people's respirators and bear macing them in the face?
You know, I haven't done that.
We have several instances of that on film.
Sure. I've heard of that happening.
Can you comment on it?
On like why an officer might do that?
Yes.
So
Because it's usually been when somebody's already been restrained on the ground.
No, couldn't be. So you're saying if someone was arrested on the ground and then a police officer, when they're not posing any kind of a threat, a cop takes their mask off and pepper sprays them when they're already being restrained.
It's happened multiple times. It's on film.
If you have that film, you should be going straight to, I mean, one of the numerous oversight committees that we have that...
Oversight committees that don't do shit.
We have IPR, we have the Citizen Review Board, we have IA, we have a lot of different avenues for people to bring complaints against us.
Several
If you
IPR
have
members have quit
Okay.
since this has begun because they have felt that it's been an unethical process.
Okay. I can't speak to their mindset.
Absolutely.
But if you have video evidence, I mean, what you should do is very clear. You should be addressing those issues.
Do you feel
Those are
like
very
that's
egregious.
the job of press?
To do what?
To turn things into IPR?
It's any reasonable citizen. If I had seen
Are
that,
you not a reasonable citizen?
I could have done something about it. But what I'm just, and again, I don't want to disrespect you guys by saying that, like, calling you a liar or anything like that. I'm just saying I have not seen that, and I cannot believe in my heart that's actually happening.
Can you speak to what happened the night at Ted Wheeler's house when an officer punched a medic in the face 5 times? Not
Which
something
night
you
was
can
this?
comment on.
I don't know which night you're talking about. Is this the night just recently?
Mm-hmm.
The fire? I wasn't there.
Sure. It was a widely circulated video, though.
Okay.
There was a takedown of a medic.
Sure.
Where they were punched in the face 5 times, and it was widely circulated in the Oregonian and on national news.
Okay.
Chief Local even made comments about it. A super vague comment.
Okay. I mean, if there's a police report, you can probably read exactly why the officer felt like they had to do that.
So you feel like an officer might feel it's necessary to punch someone in the face on a takedown?
Like, hypothetically, is it?
Sure.
Is it could it be?
Could it be necessary to punch someone in the face 5 times?
In the Portland Police Bureau's use of force,
To have to strike someone?
To punch someone in the face.
So,
closed fist, punch someone repeatedly while they're on the ground.
so we have a threshold called active aggression. So active aggression is defined as, let's see, it is a person's, communicating an overt threat through words or conduct of overtly communicating a threat by word or conduct of a threat to do harm, bodily harm to officers or others. And at that threat level, we can use strikes and we can use less lethal tools like a taser or our 40mm launcher and stuff like that.
Would that typically be somebody that's armed?
What do you mean?
Would that have to be, in terms of code of conduct, would you have to take that action if that person was armed, or would it be appropriate to use that on somebody who is not armed?
If someone was armed, so be more specific, just so that...
In that situation where you would use that amount of force, would it be appropriate to ever use that on somebody who is not armed?
Yeah, it could be. So if someone wanted to hurt you, they weren't armed, but they were trying to hurt you with kicks and punches.
What about somebody that was retreating?
If someone was running away and they got taken down and they weren't trying to hurt anybody and they got punched, Yeah, that would be inappropriate.
So that was the situation.
Hey, clearly punched him from the ground. That's why his helmet flies off. Unless I'm not seeing this the same way that you are.
He punched him. He punched him? He didn't,
seeing the guy
he
on the
didn't
ground?
put his hand up like this and it scraped his what's it called, visor. And his helmet fell off because it was not
We're watching
properly.
the same video.
I can't play it in slow motion for you, but he grabbed it like this. If I punch you like this, you're gonna do that for men. If you're wearing
We're having a constructive conversation.
if you're wearing a helmet and I'm below, so if I'm below you and you're wearing a helmet and I punch you and you have a visor, your helmet's gonna go up.
Maybe at the angle. I can't sit here and armchair quarterback everything that every other cop has done and somehow know exactly how everything's going to pass out or pan out or how the mindset of the person that they're using force, the mindset of officers, the circumstances that led up to it. I can't possibly have all those answers.
I'm just asking about use of force policy.
Sure.
Not trying to trap you.
And that's all stuff that you guys can find and should be able to know. If you guys have questions about that, you can find out on the
It's just difficult to find online.
It's not. You can't find it online usually.
There's a whole directive.
It doesn't have the comprehensive use of force policy of the Portland Police Bureau. My court case.
100% does. It's super easy. If you guys, you guys live in the city, right?
Yes.
If you guys have these questions, you should be able to find this stuff. It's easy. I look it up all the time.
Yeah. We have emailed representatives for Portland Police Bureau, particularly for questions about what it is to engage with officers while we're doing our jobs. Things like witness can stand and that, but it gets difficult. They say that it's being sussed out with the TRO and things like that, and that they can't comment on it. So it's actually been quite difficult to find out rules and things like that. It's
from a representative of the police.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's actually
for use of force stuff. You can find our policy online.
Yeah, finding out things like policies and procedures has actually been quite difficult.
You can go to the director's handbook. You can go to the Portland Oregon website. And you should be able to type it in the search bar. It's under 1010. 1010 is our use of force policy.
I had a court case with the ferrets and it cost my lawyer $600 to get force 5 days.
Okay. Burn out the sheriff. You can do it. Portland stuff is it's out there.
Even policies around things that protesters can engage in has changed quite rapidly during this environment.
They haven't updated any websites with everything rapidly changing with the TRs and stuff. So I don't know, but it's probably not on a website because that's still being sussed out in court and stuff.
Yeah, especially with what is being prosecuted right now, and especially with OSP being deputized and things like that. It's becoming quite complex for anybody to handle at the moment.
Yeah. But you guys are obviously able to be here and you're not threatening anybody and no one's challenging your right to be here and film and ask questions.
Quite a lot of people are challenging it, actually. We're regularly told as press to go home, to get a job, to
like tonight, like here.
Yeah, we've been told at this location to go home and get a job at a regular basis, to go to bed. As an epileptic press member, I'm regularly told that I should not be here when I get strobed in the face.
You get strobed in the face
by Portland police. They use their strobe lights, and I asked them as an epileptic press member to please not. And I'm told that I shouldn't be here if I have epilepsy. We're regularly told that we're not real press. despite having accreditation.
Sure.
Despite not engaging clearly in arguments.
Also hurt when we're trying to record an arrest.
Yeah, I've had to go to the emergency room 3 times from being assaulted by Portland police.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to have it happen. So it's, most nights I wear a bulletproof vest plus a helmet. Those aren't things that I should have to do as press.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah. So it gets pretty difficult.
Yeah. This is a bad situation.
And there's no use of force code for engaging with press, as I'm sure you know.
There's use of force for engaging with anybody and everybody.
Yeah, but Fox doesn't have to have that applied to them.
What do you mean?
Well, I just noticed that mainstream media doesn't have to go to the emergency room as often as I do.
Okay, sure.
You know,
I mean,
so
I don't track how often different people go to the hospital for different things.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to take you at your word. I mean, if you've been hurt, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that like how you communicate with your family too? Or if your family never tells you something, you go, well, I'm not sure about that. That may be true, but if it is true, I think this, and if it's not true,
Be more specific.
like
I don't want to be
that,
disrespectful, but I want to, I can't speak for other people. I can speak for myself.
I just asked,
in
is that how you
situations that I've been in.
communicate with your family?
That when I say that I can't speak for other people, I don't want to be disrespectful.
I don't know. Like if your family member made a statement and then you analyzed it and were like, I don't know if did that really happen? Did you really go to the grocery store earlier today, or is that really the case?
I mean, is that what we're talking about? My family members going to the grocery store?
We're just talking about your style of speaking.
It's really
patronizing.
Patronizing. Oh, I'm not trying to be patronizing, and I apologize if you feel like I've been disrespectful. It's not my intention.
We're not suspects in a crime here. You're not interrogating.
And do you feel I'm not trying to interrogate you? I am trying to. I mean, you were here, and it looked like you wanted to have a conversation, and I feel like that's important.
It is important.
Yes. And that's why I came over here.
Genuine.
I'm trying to be as honest with you as I can. I'm not telling you any lies. I'm just trying to engage. There's no way that this is going to come to any kind of a resolution if we can't create some kind of a dialogue between everybody involved. I mean, I have real work to do. I don't work in North Portland, I work in East Portland.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Northeast Emerson Street is closed between Northeast MLK Boulevard and Northeast 6th Avenue. Do not enter this area. Do not engage in criminal activities. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to citation or arrest, and may subject you to the use of tear gas, child support agents, and open ammunition. This is the Portland Police Bureau. Northeast Emerson Street is closed between Northeast MLK Boulevard and Northeast 6th Avenue. Do not enter this area. Do not engage in criminal activities. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to citation or arrest, and may subject you to the use of tear gas, child support agents, and open ammunition.
I think that's everyone's clue to get back to work, huh?
Well, hopefully they can just heed the warning and not come on to Emerson.
I believe that falls under peaceful passive resistance, though, doesn't it?
Not if they're throwing things.
I mean, just passively remaining in the street.
So if we block the street and we're staying there and people push past us,
Is that the street they're saying? That driveway?
Emerson is the east-west street. Right there.
Okay, that's right.
But remaining on MLK, is.
I don't think that. I mean, yeah, no one is saying that they can't be where they are. They just don't want to come on the Emerson.
I understand.
They don't want any violence.
I understand. Gotcha.
I'm sure you guys are aware of some of the things that have happened at this building, at this precinct.
We've been here the whole time.
With some of the protests where there was some pretty dangerous conduct that went down, some fires lit, right, doors barricaded. It's pretty concerning. Obviously, we just don't want that to happen again. So, okay. I feel like it's not unreasonable for us to, after what's happened in the past, we simply just don't want it to happen again in the future.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate you guys too.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I ask what injuries you sustained? Are you okay with?
Yeah,
I'm live streaming.
Yeah, of course.
I don't talk to cops,
Oh,
so I
same.
wasn't gonna say anything.
I've had a foam baton in the calf. I've had a rubber baton in the thigh. I've had a tear gas canister to the head. That was a Fed one. I've been batoned in the ribs. I've been batoned in the neck. Been elbowed in the ribs. Oh, I've gotten a wrist lock.
That was one of my favorite lives to just pop into and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry that happened.
I heard no.
Oh.
But I heard somebody calling that.
Oh, really?
That's not who that
Okay,
was.
that
Yeah.
wasn't Bartlett?
No, no.
All right, then I just misheard. I got all excited.
Hey, half sleeps, are you still there, bro?
I mean,
I am Chud
obviously
City.
was super kind. Super kind and just trying to hear people out, but trying to hear people out without finally hearing the person that was talking to the officer, in my opinion anyways, seemed to get dismissed a lot. Yeah, I feel like, I feel like it's true. I believe you, but I just don't see that
It was
happening.
de-escalation 101.
Oh, for sure.
Like, that was somebody that had taken 1 hour of de-escalation and was just...
It's definitely a million steps up from.
Yeah, that was somebody that had clearly taken one course, which I appreciate that somebody had taken one course.
Move the flower shirt, and then they realized.
That was the night they started doing that.
Yes.
They're like, you.
It's Periscope and YouTube, and that's totally fine. Like, I know YouTube is just like, you know, it's like fucking without a condom. That's not surprising. He had some things to say about Brent, though. That was interesting. I wonder if he saw my video and Half Sleep's video. I know, I'm honestly wondering if we shouldn't stream on YouTube anymore. Like, every time I check our, every time I check our YouTube comments, it's just like sex bots and really horrific things that people want to do to me.
Oh, the funny thing is, when he breaks away for a second, you could totally tell.
Like as a concert.
Right? But isn't that like you're underlying every sort of heterosexual religion? It's always for that. What else? But the cop told him something.
Yeah, what was interesting was, I don't know if you could hear it, but his buddies in the back kept trying to get him to return.
I'm gonna end this because I really want to save that sound. The RCJ shit. Oh my god. The RCJ, when he was saying, I was like, I cannot believe you are. I mean, I can, but like.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna end the stream for just like a second, because I want to make sure that that saves. So I'll be right back in just a second.
What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, yeah, there's a protest. Yep. Everything's okay, though.
Stay safe.
Thank you. I'll be right back, though, guys.